Check it out, we found tortoises! Vicky has a little friend.
He only wants me for my food.
Yeah.
And never feed wildlife.
Yeah, we don't feed wildlife, but he thinks he's gonna get something, so he's been following us down the path. Whoa, oh, he just pecked you.
I wanted to pet him, but he's no food for you.
Yeah. No soup for you. The hikes in Kauai are gorgeous. They're pretty easy considering, like, I've had much more difficult hikes. You get lots of really beautiful, lush scenery. It's like walking in a rainforest right now, but we're heading to the Na Pali Coast line. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm probably butchering all the names, but I'm gonna check out that view. We're on top of one of the Na Pali ridges. We just hiked all the way to this viewpoint to overlook the Na Pali coastline. But obviously with this kind of weather, we're just sitting in a cloud right now and you can't really see anything. So 2-hour hike well spent. But no, the hike itself, you know, the hike is the reward in itself. And every now and then the clouds clear and you get a nice view. So that's what we're going to wait for. See, a little bit of patience pays off. See, we waited like 10-15 minutes and it is absolutely gorgeous now. There's like double rainbows over there and you can walk along this incredibly dangerous ridge if you really want to, but I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not going to carry a camera while doing that especially, so I'm going home now. How's it been?
It's rock and roll. Adrenaline pumping. It's very scary up here. We're quite high. Views are spectacular. Can't complain, but man, oh man, when that wind starts blowing you, I don't know. Peace and love, peace and love.
Well, hello there. I just made friends with a big leaf.
So we're currently at the National Tropical Botanical Garden, quite the mouthful. We're in the McBryde Garden, which is more local plants and things like that. I was gonna say flora and fauna, but there's no fauna here, it's just floral. But yeah, they have all sorts of really cool stuff, so check it out. This is the fuzziest tree I've ever seen. Straight out of Dr. Seuss. You know, we think of Hawaii as like a tropical paradise, and it is, but it doesn't mean they don't have things like pine trees. These are tropical pine trees, mind you, but you know, it's kind of weird to see something like this. In Canada, where we're from, it's really common, but out here, it just seems so out of place. In the middle of an island paradise. You see coniferous trees. And like, look at these plants. They kind of look like oak leaves. It's weird how much diversity there is here. Right, Dee?
It's not weird.
This is the Maniniholo Dry Cave. It's dry, like the walls are wet, but it's super deep. It keeps going. There's lots of people in here. It gets quite dark, even though it's bright daylight outside. You just keep going, hundreds of feet in, and it's darker and darker. It's cool. I'm filming this on my cell phone because it's the only thing that I have that has a light on it right now. So hopefully the quality is not terrible. So dark. So dark.
Stop shining in my face.
It's the only way I can see anything. Into the abyss. Ow! Oh, I know. So this sinkhole used to be a tide pool area. You can see a little remnant of the water, but it carved out this entire sinkhole. So it's just like level ground that just sinks. And this was, you know, thousands, millions of years ago or whatever, but it's become this now. Pretty cool. So what is that?
That's a calcium carbonate crystal.
And what happened to all of them?
There was a guy that was coming in here before we put the gate in, breaking these off and selling them for $50 a piece.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That just broke my heart. So this is the last one. I got it away from him, and so you can see them here.
That's beautiful.
Out, we found tortoises. It's absolutely wild that we found these tortoises. It's so cool. Oh my gosh. Look at them. So it's important to note that obviously we don't really touch or feed or do anything like that with these tortoises. Let them be, keep your distance sort of thing. trip, I've been trying to find sea turtles. That's been like my #1 goal. We've seen some sea turtles poking their heads out in this bay. This is Holua Landing, and it's too rough to go snorkeling. We were planning on going snorkeling, but it's a little too windy and wavy. But we can see the sea turtles poke out every now and then. It's really hard to get on camera. They poke their heads out, you can see their shells in their heads, and then they just disappear again. At least I got to see sea turtles, even if it's just like a glimpse of them. But for now, at least I accomplished my goal of seeing like a wild sea turtle.
Oh yeah, right there. That was just a head.
I'm super happy. At least, you know, I only see little heads poking out every now and then, but at least I know they're there. They're like 40 feet from me, and they may be under the water and I can't really see them, but I know I can feel their presence, and that's good enough for me. I love them. Sea turtles are the best. Tonight, we're staying inside. There's no room for you here. We had flash flooding, a huge storm last night. So it rained, it poured rain all night. The winds were torrential, a lot of down trees and everything. And throughout the entire island, all day we've been kind of going from beach line to beach line, and everything, I don't know if you can see it, has turned a chocolate brown. So in a way, it's like, oh, it kind of looks delicious, like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. But you also, like, I don't know exactly why the storm would do it. I guess it just kicked up enough debris that all the dust and dirt is mixing with the water and turning it brown. But all these beaches were like blue and clear and beautiful, and now they're all murky brown. So it's a good time to go home, I think.
Damn right.
We are at the end of our 12 days in Kauai. What did you guys think?
Rock and roll.
Amazing. Lovely views, really lovely views.
Yeah, Kauai is known to be one of the most adventurous places you can go, which is why we chose it. A lot of very diverse scenery, so you can go up into the mountains and it's views of canyons and mountainscapes. You can go down to the beach and you can go swimming and suddenly see coral and everything. So I like the fact that you can go to different parts of the island and see very dramatically different landscapes. I've said the word different like 8 times, but sue me, I don't have a thesaurus here. Yeah, what was your favorite places to go on the island?
For me, it was definitely exploring the Grand Canyon of the South Pacific. That's
Waimea Canyon?
Waimea Canyon, yeah, man. That was absolutely spectacular views. Couldn't ask for a better crew of people to hike. The sights were spectacular. Nothing, words fall short. Truly a magical place. This island holds a lot of mysteries. It's by far the most naturey of all the Hawaiian islands, and a hugely rewarding experience. To be here on Christmas is a very special time. We're usually with our family, but this is the family that we've created, the 3 of us. For a couple years now, we've been going on these adventures, and it's been really soul-defining, and couldn't have asked for better people to spend Christmas with, so yeah, mahalo.
Yeah, completely forgot that today is actually Christmas Day. This is the first time I've ever been out of Canada for Christmas, I think.
Me too.
Vicky, what was your favorite part of the trip?
Really hard to decide, but I really enjoyed one of the secret beaches that we kind of discovered through word of mouth by a local. And yeah, the waves are beautiful, like the beach was beautiful, but we also did a hike around the coast, along the coast, and it was really something, really something.
We were camping out one night, and it was probably the first completely clear night. So the highlight for me was being under the stars. The Milky Way was there. There's shooting stars all everywhere. We were taking a photo of Joey, and this massive meteor, like
Big.
full, not a shooting star,
Like
a full-on fireball through the sky. It was slow too. It wasn't even like, it was like, yeah, moving like this
Like in a
across the
movie.
sky. And we actually
my
caught
gosh.
it in a photo. I'll roll some photos here
Yeah.
so you can check it out. But like
my gosh.
being in that completely serene spot, feeling like we're at the edge of the world, under the complete cosmos, and then seeing all these shooting stars and capitalized by this massive
Orange
orange
fireball. Oh my
was really something
really
special. It was definitely one of the best nights of my life that night, and unfortunately I couldn't do video because nighttime video isn't great.
Yeah, but hey, we
But,
got it on photos.
Yeah,
so.
it's like Joey was saying, where it's a very magical place, and it'll always hold a special place in my heart for all the bonding experiences that we have with each other. Iceland was our first major adventure together, and so that'll always be a special place too.
For sure.
And Kauai now is going to be another one where it's like we've discovered our happy place. I feel like whenever I do these trips with you guys, like it's the pinnacle of my life, and it's what I
feel
aspire to
alive.
keep doing.
Totally.
Yeah. And something different about Kauai, for me at least, compared to like our Iceland trip, for example, is this one felt a lot more relaxed. You have the island way of life. Everything's a little more slow paced. I feel very refreshed to go back home now. I feel like I'm ready to take on the world again and all its challenges.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
So we will see you back in Canada, and
Adios, amigos.
see you on the flip side.